Miya Hinchman coming up with the greatest kick save in the history of Mount Carmel girls soccer. Not only did it go to sudden death in the competition against San Marcos here in the Open Division final, but then it goes to sudden death round in PKs. Obviously, much respect to Embrey Field for making a stop to get us to that sixth shooter, but obviously after Ellery scored, you stepped up again in such a huge fashion at the end. You had been getting such a great read on all their shooters, but that one, it seemed like you were leaning a little bit one way and then just threw the right leg out to try to get back on the other way. I know it's almost like a blackout moment, Nina, but what do you remember about just what happened there?
I just remember her looking the other way, and normally when people do that, I know they're going to go the opposite, so I just trusted my gut, and yeah.
For the group to go to Carlsbad and to blank them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we didn't even get to the fourth or fifth or sixth shooter.
Yeah.
And then to be able to do this today. I mean, obviously, I'm sure Bree and you and the whole team would have liked to have put a few on the board, during regulation, so everybody could breathe easier and it wasn't so intense and emotional and chaotic. But just what does it say about just the resilience and the character of this team that you could do this 2 rounds in a row?
Yeah, we really just gave it our all, and that's what happened against Carlsbad too. We just came out and no one wanted it to be our last game ever, so we just did what we could do.
To that point, the last time you played them at home, obviously some controversial officiating, to say the least. I will say that out loud so you don't have to, obviously, with the extended stoppage time and the way Josie scored and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I just felt like seeing the body language and the energy from you ladies talking with Bree afterward, it was like, we're going to see them again.
Yeah.
I don't know what round it's going to be, but we're going to see them again. We're going to make the most of the opportunity. First of all, to play them, as the reigning champions, and then to have it unfold in the manner it did, where after they scored 6 goals combined in the 2 regular season matches, and you held them scoreless today. Like, just how incredible a feeling is that?
It was amazing. Like, we haven't beat them. This is our first time meeting them in 4 years, and it just felt amazing getting that win. And
in terms of the way your lineup just continued to put the pressure on them. I mean, obviously, all you're focused on in that moment is 1v1 and trying to. But the fact that from the first shooter that they kept giving you the advantage and kept putting the pressure on them. Like, what did that do to add more inspiration and more motivation for you to be like, look, I just got to block one, and that could be the difference.
I mean, we all just worked super hard, and as soon as we started scoring those goals, I was like, okay, I just have to say one to help us just finish this win and get us out of it. So, yeah.
Awesome. And last thing, Nina. They're going to call February 27th and 28th the golden hour of Mount Carmel soccer with the boys last night and you ladies today. I mean, just how incredible is this for the soccer program, for the athletic department in the school to have that in back-to-back days?
It's great. I mean, it was the first ever championship for the boys, and the girls haven't won one in 5 or 6 years, so it's just a great feeling all around, and I know it's just going to be great when we go back to school.
Awesome. But it is the first open championship.
Yes.
They have won in other divisions, but it doesn't get better, especially when you play in the toughest league in the entire section, when Westview's in a final and Del Norte's in a final, and we got you and San Marcos playing in a final. Miya Hinchman, fantastic job. Congratulations.